we're ready to continue with this white paint. Um, I have this covered palette and cup set. It's really cool. This palette, which I'll show you, I leave all my paints on it until I get it all multicolored, then I wash it. It's like a double stacker, and it's got these cute little cups that come with the lids. It's called the Double Take Covered Palette and Cup Set. I love it to paint with. It's just awesome. So you take you a brush. This is a Royal and Langnickel, I guess is how you say it. L.A. Langnickel brush. I don't know. Sometimes I just pick them up because I like the way they look. I don't know if it's any good or not. And actually, the head of this one's kind of hard. Okay. Now everybody says, well, what's the secret to getting them little small lines on there, like the lines that are on these shutters? Well, there's two different things you can do. You can go for a dried out look, or you can go for a thin look. If you want to do a dry out look, just take your paper towel, load your paint up, and then just get a bunch of it off, and then you just draw in your lines if you want it faded out. Now, in this case, it looks to me like they did a little water work. So what I do is you drip in your water, and then I hit the napkin, then I hit the paint, just loading the end of the brush. Okay, then I go on here, and I'm going to make my lines. Okay, so I'm going to outline the shutters. Oh, they're not the best in the world. And you got to be careful because you get that first line where all that paint is on there, it'll be all jacked up. Okay. So there we go. We got our lines on the shutters. We're going to go to the other side and do these. There's still some water on there, so I'm just going to dry it out a little bit, see what happens. I got to get the feel for how I want to do these lines. Okay, so these are dried out. I decided to do something different this time. This looks better without it adding water. This is that apple barrel paint that you get at Walmart. It's good. Okay, so we're going down in here. We're going to play with this one. This time I'm coming back with different marks. I done figured it out. We're going to do this one with a dry brush look. We're going to dry it out a little bit. So we're going to put, to dry out, you dip in your paint. Then you just put it on the napkin a little bit. Then you come back and start drawing your lines. So now I know what to do. Man, that looks a whole lot better. Yep. Which I ain't worried about all this. It doesn't have to be perfect because I'm going to put flowers all over it. Okay. One thing that you noticed on this is in every window, there's a pull down string for the blind. So I got to do that. So let's do this. So let's put, all it is a line with a dot on the end. So we're putting a line with a dot on the end. Okay. Line with a dot on the end. Okay. Sometimes you might just have to come back and hit your paint to get that good dot on there. And to make a dot, you just do that. You just make a dot. Okay, so there's that one. Okay, let me make sure I hadn't missed anything. On the side windows, we're doing the same thing. We're making a dot. Oops, gotta get a little bit of that off there. That's why I like them little cups, because you can just like take off your paint real easy. Okay, so we're making a dot. Let's do one more blind over here. We're gonna put a line and a dot. A line and a dot. Yep, so there we go. So now, a good thing to do would be to work on this front door. We need to lighten up some of that color in there. Like we got a dark brown. If you notice on here, it's got like a gray color. So we're going to like almost dry off this. Okay. Usually I like to do this with a dry brush, but I don't have a flat one close by. So what we're going to do is we're just going to like put some white on this brown to make it look like it's wore out. Yeah. So when you go on here and you put marks everywhere, just come back with your finger and just like rub them over. So it looks like it belongs there, but it really don't. Okay, so then I'm going to get a little, see if I can find a flat brush. That one's too hard. Here's a little flat brush right here. You can get a little bit of this and mix you a little brown with it. Let's see which brown we're going to use. We'll use this one. Bad coffee bean. I think that's what color I made the door anyway. So just take like one drip of the bad coffee bean. What a name, bad coffee bean. Come on. Okay. No, it's coffee bean. I guess I added that bad to it. So still got some white on this flat brush, and I'm going to dip it in that coffee bean there. Make me a little chocolate color. And I'm going to go down this door a little bit. Oops. It's too heavy, so I'm going to take my finger, wipe some of it off. Okay, then I'm going to come back with a little bit more coffee bean. I'm going to hit it, get it on this brush, and I'm going to hit the paper towel real quick. Then I'm going to put some more on the door here. And my door is starting to look like a door. Hey, that's a good thing. Okay, and then I need to add a little bit more color to the rest of this stuff too. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to add me some white and some more coffee bean. So we're going to dip in the white here. And you can always mix your little bit on top of the lid here. Just dip into each color, mix it together. See, like that, I made like a little chocolate. Okay, then I'm going to hit my paper towel so I don't have it so heavy, because I want to dry brush this on. And see what I did? I added a little color to the windows as well. Okay, so I'm going over here. I'm going to add a little color to this. Okay, I'm going to pick up some more on my brush, hit the paper towel. There we go, yay! Now, do I need to do anything to that back there? Not really, but I want to make it look like glass. So I'm going to take and put a little shadow in there so it will. Did it with my chocolate too. See? Okay. So I always keep some water around to keep my brushes in. And by the way, if you like that flat brush, which I do, I like it because it's got this ergonomically correct thing on it. It's made by Low Cornell Comfort 3300 Shader. It's got all these barcodes on it, so it must be important. Okay. So there we got all that stuff. We're going to let it kind of dry a little bit. Now we're going to look for our flowers. We got to put some flowers on here because got to hide all these mistakes and all this painting. That's what you got to do. So I went ahead and did some green leaves, but I need to go ahead. They're just brush stroked on there. I need to go ahead and do a little bit of highlighting with it. So I'm going to see if I can find a green. Here's a green right here. This might work, it might not. Might have to pick something else. Oops, need to use the thin side. I like these markers. These came from Michael's. They're the Artist Loft. Okay, so I'm going back in my flowers and put some marks, okay? And they don't have to be perfect. You're just adding some green lines to your flowers, okay? To your leaves. So here's a leaf, there's a leaf. There's a leaf. Okay, so go around and find you some flowers. And then if you don't have some somewhere where you think you need them, just put you a little bit right there. Okay, so this goes here, this goes here, this goes here. Okay, so on flowers and stuff, I'm not that good because my hands, like I said, I've been in a car accident, so I can't do that good with my fingers. Um, you can wipe off this chocolate here for now, this little bit, and put this lid on this white. So when I do another house, I have it for later. That's why I like this double take covered palette and cup set. It's awesome. Okay, so got the little house here. I want to do some flowers. I really want to use my colored pencils because I can kind of like draw good flowers with colored pencils. Yeah, been practicing. This is a cool thing. If anybody wants to know where I got it, it came from the home store, Home Trends, whatever the name of that store is, where they got all that good Home Goods, Home Goods. Okay, and I put all these little stickers on there. I colored all these little stickers and put them on there. But this little thing was like $12, and I said, "Ooh, I could put my pencils in that." So anyway, I use Prismacolor pencils. They're my favorite. Okay, and I want to find some pink that's really going to pop on this house. Oh my gosh, you can't see nothing for this bit anyway. I like this because it's like a lazy Susan. Okay, so we're going to do some flowers. Okay, all these flowers basically is a center of yellow, and then they have like dots around them to make the flowers. So I'm going to stop right this second, and we'll make another video to finish this up. Thank you.